So I'm gonna make that video I sort of talked about how people see Pokemon these days, or not necessarily everybody, but it's how Pokemon see, like the prevailing. I don't know. It just seems like this is how people kind of see Pokemon. So I pulled these two from Mega Evolutions. They're two really nice cards. They're super cool. Really like them both. This one, raw, is like 100, 120, I don't know, depending on the condition. This is about 70 to 100. When I look at these, I think this is a really cool card. Really like it. It's Venusaur. Really cool card. When I look at this card, same thing. Really cool card. Super good art and everything like that. In reality, people just don't seem to see these cards. They see this. When they see the Venusaur, they go, okay, that's not a Venusaur. No. That's $100, right? So that's what they see. Okay, I got $100. And then when they see this, well, it's not a Latias. It's not really cool. Man, what is that? That's 70. Is that 70? Yeah, that's $70. So this is what they see when they have these cards. This is not this really cool art. No. This is this. Same with this. This is not really cool, awesome, fun to pull, good looking card. No, this is this. You know, if you were to go, hey, I mean, all of this, right? It's the same rarity. It's the SIR. They're both the same. If you were like, well, I'll trade you this for this, or vice versa, you can't just look at it like two cards that are the same rarity, that maybe someone likes Latias and maybe somebody likes Venusaur, and they're like, cool, yeah, we'll trade that right across. No, you can't look at it like that anymore. Or you have to look at it like, okay, well, this is worth 70, this is worth 100, and maybe with that close a range, you might be able to, you know, trade those straight across. But then you got to look at well, what happens if I grade this? What happens if I grade this? Does a PSA 10 Venusaur strike a premium compared to a PSA 10 Latias? Maybe a PSA 10 Venusaur is $1,900, and a PSA 10 Latias is, say, $300 to $400. Well, then this trade isn't, it's not fair. You can't trade them across like that without thinking, oh man, am I losing money? Am I losing money? So it's kind of like this, where am I going to trade you $100 for $70? That's how people see it. Am I going to trade you this $100 for $70? Or am I going to trade you this potential $1,900 for this potential $400, depending on what grade or PSA or anything like that? And grading a PSA is a whole nother, issue anyway to begin with. So we're not going to go into that, but that's kind of what it looks like. This is what Pokemon is. It's money. And that's how people see it. That's how it's seen. I've heard people say, oh, well, Pokemon has evolved. Well, ironically, right? No, I've heard Pokemon has matured, right? It's different from when you're a kid. You just don't trade right across, because everything has different value. Everything has different, it's worth something. It's money. And I'm like, is that right? Is that wrong? I don't know. I'm somewhere in between, where I can see how, of course, Pokemon's not going to stay the same. Things are going to grow, develop, become different, and I accept those things. But where it's gone to, and just how everything is just about the money, it seems like, or a lot of it is about money and about this. How much is this worth? How much is that worth? Well, let me just, oh man, what is it? Let me look at it. Okay, is that centered right? Oh, that top. I don't know. Let me look at the back. Ooh, that centering. I don't know. I think this bottom looks a little bit small compared to the top. That's garbage. I'm not going to do that. And then this one, you can say the same thing. Oh, where's the centering? Oh, no, I don't think that's good center. Nope, I think, you say, oh man, there's a ding on this. And all of that. You can't just look at the card and go, man, that's a really cool card. I appreciate this card. It's good art. It's hard to do anymore. It's hard to just like appreciate the card. It's not about the uniqueness and the coolness of the card. It's about, well, what is it worth? So if I'm ever on YouTube and I'm seeing, you know, you've got those rip and chips, you've got those people that just, I just want one certain chase card, and they open packs and they don't even seem to care. And I get it. Maybe they've opened so many packs that it's like mindless to them. I mean, at that point, are you really collecting anything? Are you really enjoying what you're doing? Or are you just out for a certain card because it's worth a certain amount, right? Is that right? Is that wrong? I don't know. Maybe anyone can do anything they want, collect how they want. But, and again, if you don't like it, you don't watch it, right? A lot of them get those views, they get that stuff, and I really couldn't care less who watches this. I'm just enjoying myself opening packs. This is really for me. I'm just really just liking, enjoying, and seeing what I get. I don't know, it's just different, right? I think that only looking at it at a monetary side, where you've got the scalpers and you've got the investing dudes and all of that stuff, I don't agree with that side of it. I think that it's just kind of almost gross, where you're like, man, why are you guys like this? And then the other side of it, where you maybe got people that only want one card, or only after the chase card, or their chase card. And I guess there's not necessarily anything wrong with that, but it's just an interesting way to open a pack. It's an interesting way to collect, right? Is just to I've got 1,000 packs here, and just like run through, like, because for me, this is how I see them opening a pack. You know, I've got a little example here, like, okay, well, man, I'm after the chase card. What's the chase card in this? I don't know. I'm after the golden Lucario. You know, I'm after that. So, you know, they're like, okay, all right, okay, I'm gonna open the pack. Oh yeah, okay, all right. What do we got here? Oh, let's see. What do we got here? We got trash. Yep. Oh, that's trash. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, super trash. Yep. No. Oh, more trash. Most trash. Ugh. Omega trash. Yeah, that's. Yeah. And then we got trash. The worst card of all is trash. And they're like, oh, look. Oh yeah, look at this. Finally, I got something. Couldn't care less what it is, but I got something. I don't know. I just don't necessarily agree with that. And again, people can open packs the way they want to. They can do whatever they want. It is what it is. But for me, it's just kind of weird. And I know I'm probably the outlier of collecting, or the outlier of this sort of Pokemon stuff, where I don't necessarily see it that way. I get that stuff is worth money, and that maybe people are making money off of that. Cool, fine. And people have the right to say, no, I like that stuff. Great. If you like watching someone just fly through stuff and waiting for some, card that's just worth money, and not necessarily worth, not necessarily appreciating kind of what it looks like and what it is, cool. By all means, have fun. Obviously, people are successful at it. And there's those rip and chips, and they do those live stuff, and people enjoy it. I just struggle with where things are at with that. It's interesting to me. Don't necessarily agree with it. And again, I don't have to watch it, right? It's not my problem. It's just very bizarre to me. When I do see it, I'm like, man, it's a weird way to open a pack to me. Anyway, later.